Hey guys, I am so happy to see you. Today for our family fun section, I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade lemonade. And stay tuned because this is very different than what you may have learned before. Very flavorful. It may look a little bit different, but I promise it will be good. So before we get started, I'm going to show you the things that we're going to need. First thing that you're going to need, of course, is a lemon, so make sure you have at least one lemon. Next thing you're going to need is a sharp knife, so make sure when you're doing this recipe, you're doing it with adult supervision. You need a cutting board. You need a cup, and this cup needs to have some kind of top that screws on. That's very, very important, so make sure you have a cup and a top that screws onto the cup. You need a 1/4 cup and a 1 cup, so a 1/4 and 1 cup. And if you don't have 1 cup, you can use just this alone. You're also gonna need a spoon that has a hard end like this. So this one is made of wood, but yours doesn't have to be. It could be made of metal or hard plastic. And you're also gonna need sugar. I love dark brown sugar, so that's what I'm using, but you don't have to use dark brown sugar. You could use light brown sugar or you could use white sugar. It's completely up to you. And the last thing that you're gonna need before we get started is a lot of cold water. So make sure you have cold water next to you as well. So let me go ahead and put these things that I need to the side and let's get started. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna get your lemon and you're gonna cut it in half. And then you're gonna cut it in half again. So you're basically cutting it into fourths. So by the time you get done cutting your lemon, you should have 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get your cup, take the top off, and put the lemons in there. So just throw them in there any kind of way. You don't have to take the seeds out or anything like that. You can leave the seeds in. So put the lemons in the cup. Next thing that you're gonna need is your 1/4 cup. So grab this and grab your sugar. Remember, I'm using dark brown sugar. And you're just gonna get 1/4 cup out. All right, guys, so you may not have seen me do this, but off camera, I took the brown sugar that was in this 1/4 cup and I dumped it inside this cup. So that's what you're gonna do. So you're just gonna dump that sugar on top of the lemons. So after you do that, this is the best part. You're gonna move this out the way, get your hard spoon, and you can use either this end or the actual spoon. For some reason, I just like using this end. But you are basically gonna just chomp into the lemons. You're gonna pulverize them, you're gonna break them down really well. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. You're using the spoon to break down the lemon and mix it in with the sugar. And a very easy way to break it down if your parents don't want you making a lot of noise is just to take the spoon and push down real hard. Push down real hard instead of making that banging noise. But the banging noise is more fun. And don't worry if the lemon starts to break up into small pieces. That's actually good because you're really getting that flavor out of the lemon. So don't be afraid to break the lemons up. It's gonna make your lemonade all the more better. All right, guys, so after you get done breaking the lemons down, you should have like a brown, or if you use white sugar, you should basically just have like a syrup or a juice in the bottom of your cup. So this is exactly how it should look. So now that you have these lemons broken down and the sourness of the lemon has mixed with the sweetness of the sugar, you're gonna add your water. At this point, I like to add 1 cup of water, but if you or your parents think that's too sweet, you can always change it and make it how you want to. So this is where a little bit of math comes in. You can use 1 cup of water. So if you have 1 cup, go ahead and use that. But let's say you're at home and you don't have 1 cup, you can just take the 1/4 cup that you use for the sugar, and 4 of these will make 1 of these. So I'm not sure if you've learned that in math yet, but 4 1/4 will make 1 cup. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this 1 cup because that's just easier. So you're gonna get your cold water, pour it into your 1 cup, and then you're gonna pour that 1 cup into the cup. And it can easily get messy, so make sure you're being careful. So now that you've put the water in, you're gonna put your top on. That's why it's very important for you to have a cup that has a top that can seal. Screw the top on nice and tight to make sure that lemonade does not just go everywhere. And I said that the mashing it with the spoon was the best part, but I don't know. I think this may be the best part too. All right, so you're just going to shake it. And the point of shaking it is to get the water, the lemon juice, and the sugar nice and evenly distributed so it can be really good when you drink it. So don't stop too fast, because if you stop too early, it won't be as good. So make sure you spend some time shaking it up. And you can do a little dance with it. You can wave it above your head. Just make sure you spend a lot of time shaking it up. All right, it looks like everything is looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this juice and put it into a cup. Technically, you could just drink this straight out of the cup like this, but I think display is very important. So what I'm gonna do, I had a cup that was already prepared. I'm gonna pour this lemonade into this. All right, guys, so this is how the finished product looks. I'm very happy with how it looks, but let's see how it tastes. Oh, that is good. Guys, I really hope that you try this at home. It's a very simple recipe, and I think you'll love it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great Sunday. Bye.